Hoes. Hoes.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Anita's Life Journey. If you are new to my channel, I can just give you a little bit of background about myself and why I decided to take the Zepbound journey. And also, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, especially if this reading resonates with you or if you want to just go on this journey with me, right? I do want to take y'all along the way with me so that y'all can see the progress, right? Slow and steady, but I am loving the results. But before I get all into that, I do want to introduce myself and why I decided to go on this Zepbound journey. So a few months ago, I had went to the doctor and I stepped on the scale. Right? They do your vitals, stepped on that scale. I was like, whoa, I can't wait. Right? Back then, I was 160 pounds. Okay. Some people may say, but that's not a lot of weight. But to me, it is. Right? And you have to do what's comfortable for you. But let me continue. So, I was 160 pounds, and if you don't know, if you haven't watched any of my previous videos, I do have high blood pressure. I do not suffer from, thank God, diabetes or anything like that, type 1 or type 2. But I do suffer from hypertension. So, a part of that hypertension comes from, unhealthy habits, and also being overweight, right? So, anyway, getting to the doctor visit and he's talking to me and he's like, hey, you did gain a few pounds from the last visit that you had. So I'll talk about that, right? How much weight did I how much weight was I when I went to the doctor previous? Hmm. I was 155 pounds at that time. Okay, not a big deal, right? Y'all probably saying, okay, well, you just gained a few pounds. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So he's like, yeah, like what's going on? You've been eating, huh? And I'm like, yeah, a little bit, because I do have I don't want to say stressful job, but it can be at times because I do have a large staff that I do manage. And sometimes I have a habit of stress eating, especially, okay, if there's we have like holidays, um, what do you call it? Not Thanksgiving, but well, Thanksgiving too. But when holidays come around, Halloween, I get those candies. I like to stuff them in my pocket, and I'm just popping these chocolates. And the next thing you know, I'm looking in the trash next to me, and I'm down like probably 10 Reese's Pieces, right? Along with my lunch, my heavy lunch, and my breakfast that I already had. And I knew eventually it would catch up to me. So when he spoke to me, he was like, um, let's try, let's try something. I want to try you on Manjaro to see if that can kind of like help you with your cravings and help you see if you can lose weight. Because I told him, I was like, I do a lot of stress eating. I do stress eat. And I'm pretty sure a lot of us can relate, right? So lo and behold, he ordered me the Manjaro. I went to the pharmacy to try to pick it up, and they were like, "Oh, hey, well, it's on back order." So I called him. He was like, "Look, let's try this. How about you try and diet and exercise first, right? And then we'll see what other alternatives we have. Let's go there first, right?" And I said, "Okay." He said, "Because it is on back order. I have previous patients tell me the same thing." But in my mind at that time when I went to go pick it up, I was like, all right, this is a sign. Because for me, I don't like to take medication. So I was like, all right, maybe it's just not meant for me to take it. And let me stop being lazy and let me start working out. So I tried to work out, but it just wasn't working for me for and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all can relate, right? So let me just give you a backstory. My heaviest weight was 176 pounds. And this is after I had my kids. But I did drop some weight off. And then I was around the 160s for a while. And then I kind of like dropped some more weight, on and off because I go on these diets. I call them like yo yo diets, right? Because I'll do good, I'll be consistent. And then all of a sudden I'm just off of it. And it's like, whatever. Because for some reason, I'm constantly thinking about food. I'm a foodie. I love to eat, right? I'm always looking at new recipes and new things that I'm like, oh, this looks good. Or like, what am I going to have for dinner tonight? Or what's for lunch? Or sometimes if I'm, at my brother's house in New York and I'm over there, it's like, oh, so what you going to make? Are you going to make this? Are you going to make that? And so my kids do the same thing. And I just love food. So long story short, we're going to just go fast forward. All right. I tried to diet and exercise, guys. It did not work. Months go by, I go back to the doctor. What happens? Get on that scale. I went up some more. And I was kind of dreading getting on this damn scale because I already knew. I'm like, look, girl, you've been really eating. You just been having a good old time with the food, the junk, and all that stuff. I mean, eating ice cream at night before I go to bed. And, just doing whatever I wanted to do, right? And not really paying attention. Then also, on top of that, I'm checking my pressure. My pressure is really not, regulated. And that was another one of his concerns. So, get on that, get on that scale, baby. So with my clothes on, I was 169. So she took off some. I was like, all right, you around like 167, 166, right? I'm like, oh, okay. Well, to me, I'm not losing. I'm going up. No. Mm-mm. So we go in the back. I'm talking to the doctor. He's like, yeah, you did. You put on some more weight. So what happened with the diet and exercise? And I told him the truth. I was like, really wasn't consistent. I did try, but I just can't stick to it. I don't know what it is. And also, I stress eat, and that's just what it is. So he was like, you know what? I got you. I'm going to prescribe you Zepbound. But when I prescribe you the Zepbound, I want you to go to the pharmacist that I recommend you to, because the Zepbound, they may try to say it's like a shortage in some of the pharmacies, like CVS, Walgreens, or whatever the case may be. I said, okay, cool. Went, and for some reason, this time mentally, after I stepped on that scale, and I saw how much weight I have gained just throughout the months, I was like, okay, Anitra, it is time for you to get healthy. It is time for you to change habits. Let's just see where this set bound journey will take you. Okay. So that's what I did. That Friday, took that shot. Side effects was kicking in. I was like, you know what? You don't know that story, go watch my other video, but I'll give you a brief second. I was like, wow, if I'm gonna be feeling like this, 'cause I was feeling really sick, like nauseous, like, and I was like, I'm gonna be feeling like this. I don't know how this journey's gonna go. But let me tell you, I'm glad that I did stick with it. I'm loving this journey that I am on. For some reason, more so that I am committed to this journey, and I am committed to like getting healthy and getting off that blood pressure medication. Which, by the way, I have not been taking that blood pressure medication for about 4 weeks now. Um, and my pressure has been stable. My pressure has been fine. So my whole goal is to get off of that, get healthy, and just change my lifestyle. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. I've been working out 3 to 4 times a week. I make sure I get that 30-minute cardio in, and I do implement some weights, which go watch my video that I just posted up earlier, and I'll kind of like got a little bit brief into like what I do when I work out. Like, it's nothing major because again, I am just starting out, and I'm still learning the ropes on like what's the proper workout for me and things like that. So with that being said, I know y'all are like, all right, girl, stop talking. How much weight did you lose? Like, what happened? What was your experience like with this last 4 weeks on the 2.5? Okay. And why I say last 4 weeks on the 2.5, because yesterday was my last 2.5 injection. And next Friday, I am bumping myself up to the 5 milligrams. And I want y'all to come with me on that journey because I'm a little nervous to see what side effects I'm going to have, because I'm a little terrified because I get different views, but everybody's body is different. So I'm just trying to like see what happens. Fingers crossed. But on behold, so Thanksgiving was around the week, this last 4 weeks. So what I can tell you is that um my weight, so the first week, right? I believe, which was week 6. No, sorry, week 5. Week 5, because week 5, I don't think I recorded me taking that injection. But anyway, week 5, I stepped on the scale. Girl lost like I think a pound and a half or something like that, or a pound. And I was like, okay, can't complain. I'm still losing. So then week 6 comes along, and now this is around Thanksgiving. Uh, and I stepped on the scale. I did lose. I think I lost about like 2 pounds. I think I lost like 2 pounds. So then week 7. No, I'm lying, guys. Week 5, I did lose the pound. Week 6, I was stuck at that weight. Mm-mm. I was stuck at that weight. That's what happened. So I went down to 156. I was 156 for 2 weeks. Okay. So I was like, well, maybe it's the Thanksgiving food that I was eating. I didn't go too crazy because, like I mentioned, I do stay away from alcohol at this moment. That's just my choice. I feel like those are like empty carbs that I could be using for food. But I'm like, okay, 153. Then, here we go on to week 7. I mean, week 6. I'm still 153, and I'm like, what is that about? So I'm like, okay, well, maybe my body is getting used to me just being on the 2.5. I'm like, because I'm doing the same thing. I'm having my protein shakes in the morning. I do calorie counting. So I do use this app called Lose It. Not their sponsor, but I'm just saying I love it because I do count my calories. And I'm like, okay, I'm staying within my calories. I'm not doing anything out of the norm. The only thing I did do was Thanksgiving. I did have the food, but I still had my food in moderation. And again, I do fast, right? So my first meal is not until 12 o'clock in the afternoon, which is my protein shake and, whatever else. But I said to myself, well, okay, I'm not losing any weight. So maybe this is going to be the end of the 2.5 for me. So, all right, I was stuck. So, week 7. Week 7 is where we are now. Well, no, sorry. Last week. Week 7 was last week because I'm on week 8. But we'll get to week 8 video next week. But this week, I was like, okay, I lost 3 pounds. Hmm. I did lose the 3 pounds. It was, I don't know what was going on. Maybe it was something, but I was at 153 for a while and then I just went down to 150. So I did lose the 3 pounds, but it was slow and steady. So am I moving up too soon to the 5 milligrams? No, I don't think so. I feel like I will be moving up to the 5 milligrams, right? I'm going to pick up that prescription and I'm going to see what that journey takes me, where that journey takes me. Again, like I said in my previous videos, I don't believe in titrating up too quickly because I feel like when you titrate up too quickly, you rush the process and then you just get at this standstill and then your weight just doesn't go anywhere. Um, I don't know what could have happened like with those weeks. Maybe because, I did implement the weights, the weightlifting and things like that. That could have been a part of it. Like, I don't know. But I do know that I'm gonna see how the 5 milligrams take me, and if it does me well, just like the 2.5, I think that's just gonna be where I stay from this journey. I do believe that as long as I stay consistent, I can get to my goal weight within another 2 to 3 months. I'm not rushing. I do like the steady pace. I feel like this is a healthy way to lose weight, which is 1 to 2 pounds a week. So overall, within the past 2 months of me being on the Zepbound, I did lose 15 pounds. And for me, I feel like that's great because I don't want to lose the weight too quickly, right? I want it to be, slow and steady because I want to make sure that I keep the weight off because the goal for me is not to be on this medication forever. The goal is to learn these healthy habits and stick with these healthy habits and make better food choices, which I have been doing. But I must say, being on this medication, it helps you with the damn food noise. It helps you with those cravings because I don't have the cravings that I used to have. And when I do have the cravings, I do try to stick to the healthier choices. Especially like again, if that time of the month is coming around for me, I have dark chocolate walnuts in there that I can munch on and won't feel bad about it. If I do choose to feel like I need to have like a little slice of cake, I'm going to do that because again, I count my calories. I don't want to deprive myself from any type of food if I am craving these things. Um, because we're all human, right? But as long as I'm not overdoing it, then I feel like I'm heading in the right direction, right? And one of the things and advice that I can give, oh, and then also, by the way, but these last 4 weeks, I have not had any side effects. I still been moving my bowels good, regularly every day, and I do take Metamucil, but I haven't been taking it like consistently because I have been moving my bowels and I do drink a lot of water. That's another thing. It's very, very, very important to make sure that your water intake is enough for your body to kind of like, flush itself out. I don't know. You know what, too, what I noticed? I don't know. Tell me in the comments down below. For some reason, the night when I take my Zepbound shot, I feel like I have to use the bathroom a lot, like urinate a lot. I don't know. And I already drink a lot of water, but I feel like I have to get up in the middle of the night to go to the restroom. But it could just be me. I don't know. But, you know, with that being said, I just feel like, whoever needs to hear this and is on this journey with me, don't give up. Do what's best for you. Don't let people make you feel guilty and taking this journey because you are on the Zepbound shot or Ozempic or Manjaro or Tirzepitide, or you get what I'm trying to say. Do what's best for you, because sometimes we do need that boost in order for us to kind of like get that kickstart to a healthier lifestyle. And, of course, a lot of people may say, well, that's just being lazy. Why are you going that route? Because I want to and I can. Point blank, period. I'm just saying. But, and that's another reason too. Like, I didn't tell a lot of people about my journey. I didn't tell a lot of people about this Zepbound journey that I'm on because I didn't want to hear that. You're not that big. You can still lose the weight. Well, listen, it's about how I feel. It's about what makes me comfortable. And I know that I need to lose some damn weight because I have high blood pressure, and I'm not trying to have any other complications like later on down the line because I can't get it together. And if this is what's going to make me and give me that boost to getting my life together, then guess what? By all means, I'm doing it, baby. Okay, it came to me for a reason. I wasn't thinking about that. Bound. My damn doctor told me about it, which I'm happy he did. Okay, but it just so that way, again, you don't need to tell everybody your journey because you don't need to explain yourself to nobody but you. Okay, because when it's all said and done, you only got to answer to one person. That's that man upstairs. So don't get me to preaching. But anyway, with that being said, if you stayed this long into this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And I hope I see you soon. Well, not I hope I see you soon. You know what I mean? I hope you click onto my next video. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. I can't even think right now. But I hope everyone is having a beautiful Saturday. Over here in California, it's a little dreary, but it is what it is, right? We're gonna make the best of it. I feel great. I did my workout this morning. I have my protein shake. I have my little snack, which is my walnuts. Trying to figure out what I want to eat for dinner. Oh, you know what, too? Does that happen to you guys? Like sometimes I have to be like, girl, you gotta eat. Because I don't know what I want to eat sometimes. And I'm like, oh, and it's so frustrating because I don't know. The food that I used to love and the cravings that I used to have, I don't have it anymore. And I'm like, I don't know what to eat. But you know what's so weird? Salad to me is so, so good. As to where before it would be like, just having a salad. But now it's like I'm enjoying the salad. I'm enjoying the grilled food. I haven't been eating fried food, by the way, as well. Because as I explained in my last video too, um, fried fruit for me on this step down, it doesn't make my stomach feel really good. I do get queasy when I do, like a little nauseous. But other than that, I just rather stay away from it. But I'm enjoying the healthier foods now. As to where before I would be like, dang, I need to go get me some, I don't know, some lobster with a butter on it. Dipping it in that butter sauce, girl. Oh God, whatever it is. Whoever I'm talking to. But I'm not having those type of cravings anymore. I like it. I'm excited. I'm excited to see, when I get to my goal and to show you guys. Because if you are on this Zepbound journey with me, we got this. We got this. And if you need to watch this video 100 times just so that you can get that encouragement, you better do so because we in this together. And that's all that matters. Do what makes you happy at the end of the day. And I'm going to end this off with the most important person in this whole wide world is you. And you hardly even know you. So get to know who you are so that way you can live the life you want to live. So, on that note, I will see y'all in the next video to give y'all that update on week 8.